It's approaching the supreme moment. Reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead.
What's good? So I don't even know the last time I used this guy on any team except for maybe Battlefield on certain teams on certain stages, but since the new category came out for Goku's Lineage, this was one of the first things I wanted to do was test this guy out and bring him back to life a little bit, because I don't know, like how often do you guys actually use this unit? For me, it's very limited, maybe Battlefield at best, but again, I did give this guy level 12 for additional attack, level 14 for criticals, pretty balanced approach, and it actually works out well for this unit. He gets a pretty good amount of both additional attacks for a super as well as criticals, so 12-14 seems to work out pretty well. Again, this guy hasn't been used in a long time, and the timing's perfect to test him out, and see how he does on a category stat lead that actually has good boosts, instead of I think before Pure Saiyans was the best one available, and it was 130%, but we've already had categories that provided 170% and whatnot. Now that we finally have one, it's the perfect time to test it out. So most of you guys already know the stats and details and all that, but we'll go ahead and cover it just in case, because it is at this point in time a pretty old unit now. Okay, so this is the Everlasting Legend Super Saiyan Goku, the first LR implemented into the game. So for those that were around at the time, you know how much of a pain in the ass it was to grind the medals with only Super Strike units. Back then it was difficult as shit, but leader skill is all types key +3, attack increase of 3000, super attack, the 12 key is going to cause colossal damage to enemy, and then the 18 key is going to cause mega colossal damage to enemy. All allies attack increased by 30% for one turn. The passive skill is a 10,000 increase to attack and defense increase of 3,000 when facing only one enemy. Link skills, you're looking at Golden Warrior +1 key enemies defense -2,000. Super Saiyan is 10% increase to attack. Kamehameha is 2,500 to attack when SA is launched. First Awakened is 25% to attack. Family Ties is +2 key. And Legendary Power is 5,000 to attack when SA is launched. So again, this guy falls into two categories, Pure Saiyans and Goku's Lineage. Obviously, we're going with that Goku's Lineage category team. Maxed out, you're looking at HP levels of 20,400, attack of 20,500, defense is 13,220. Here's the thing about this unit, and a lot of you guys are aware of this, the link sets are pretty horrendous for Goku, especially trying to get that 18 key super. However, if you bring in the Tech Super Saiyan Bardock unit, it's going to help out tremendously. Not only does Tech Bardock have the ability to convert Strength Key over to the Tech Key, but LR Goku and Bardock actually share quite a bit of good links, like Super Saiyan. The First Awaken, that's a great link, 25% increase to attack, and then Family Ties is another one that that helps out with the key, because that provides +2 key. So little things like that definitely does help. And within my current deck's availability, it just seems like the Tech Bardock is definitely the best linking partner for the LR Super Saiyan Goku, especially on this category. So again, really wanted to do this. It was like one of the first units that came to mind when we found out details about both Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's leader skills. That opened up a lot of new opportunities, especially for those, like I said, in the past, prior to the release of the current banner, Pure Saiyans was probably the best, and that was a little bit, I wouldn't say limited, but at the end of the day, it only provided 130% increase to attack. Now that we actually have 170% boost to attack from the category leads, that's going to make quite a bit of difference. You're talking about a double leads, 40% each, so that makes one hell of a difference. And yeah, one of the reasons why I wanted to go ahead and get this guy out, because it's been a while since I actually ran him. And you know what though? At the same time, it actually felt good using this guy again. Kind of left him in the dust a little bit. I felt a little bit bad once I started using him. You know what I mean? It's just that in the past, the team availability options were pretty limited. That was just from my experience. Like I don't have the Evolution Vegeta, so I couldn't run Pure Saiyan's category team. So you know, that was one of the limitations as to why I didn't use Goku as much. I mean, the next best thing to that would be a rainbow team or a super type team. So, you know, that's kind of where things were with that. But, you know, back to the point, this guy's, you know, putting out decent numbers. Obviously, you know, it is an LR at the end of the day, and it's still able to produce a decent amount. Now, the flat increase amount is definitely a little bit, it definitely hurts him. I mean, we're talking about 10,000 increase to attack, and that's pretty much the extent of it, you know. And then, you know, defense, I mean, 3,000 flat increase, it's okay. It's not really great, but it is what it is. But again, the biggest thing is the links were a little bit difficult to kind of figure out, I guess, you know, initially for some players. Like I said, the Tech Bardock's probably the best bet. First Awaken's going to provide a 25% boost to attack, which is a pretty big number. You're looking at Family Ties, that's going to add +2 ki every rotation that they're up. And then Tech Bardock, you know, changes the Strength Ki to Tech Ki, so that's going to help out Goku a lot. And that's pretty much why you're able to see that, you know, Goku's pretty much able to get the 18 ki super throughout the videos, just because Bardock is helping out quite a bit, just kind of clearing out the field to be able to get the tech ki for Goku. So that's pretty much why the 18 ki super is pretty much a commonplace in this video. But yeah, it brings back quite a bit of memories, and it was actually pretty fun running Goku again. It's been a while. I gotta admit, it's been a long time since I actually ran him on a team, except for maybe a stage on Battlefield. So it's definitely cool to see the OG LR doing pretty good again. You know, it's not anywhere close to some of the outputs of some of the LRs in the game, but I think, you know, 2.2 million attack stats and damage potential is definitely very, very respectable. And I think, you know, I think the biggest thing, honestly, is for us players that have been around for a while, especially when, you know, this guy first came out. I think there's a lot of sentimental value to this LR. You know, it was the very first LR that got introduced, and I remember just how excited everybody was that there was going to be a new rarity. And this was, you know, when LR first got announced. And here's the funniest part is, once everybody found out about how many medals it's actually going to take to get to LR status, I think that's when, like, everybody's jaws hit the floor, you know what I mean? So definitely a lot of good memories with that. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. The grind was definitely painful. That's pretty much all you can say about that. But, you know, things have changed. Things have evolved quite a bit since then. And I guess, you know, this video is a good way to kind of reflect back a little bit and talk about how things have changed. You know, now that we do have active skills implemented in the game, we've got gacha coins that you can trade in for the featured banner units, you know, based on the amount of Dragon Stones you have spent. So a lot of things have come up, but it's good to see LR Goku be able to somewhat be relevant again. You know, you could essentially run this guy again on this setup, and he'll still do pretty well. Now, given you'll have to keep him in rotation with certain linking partners, but you know, you don't always have to get the 18 ki super. I guess you could settle with the 12 ki, and you know, he's still able to put out you know, about, I'd say roughly about 1.3, 1.4 million potential to attack. So, you know, it's still pretty good overall, you know, firepower. So, I guess the other thing too is for any new players that have recently joined the past few months, I don't know, like, this guy is such an overshadowed unit and almost forgotten in a way now that I don't even know if people were actually grinding for this LR Super Saiyan Goku now. You know, the ones that actually just started playing or whatever, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's definitely a little bit curious. Like, I guess, you know, that'll be a question for the comment section. You know, how many of you guys actually have this LR Super Saiyan Goku at 100% potential? Because honestly, it's been a while since we had that legendary campaign for him. It's been I don't know, close to a year and a half probably. Maybe a little bit more, I don't know, but it's been a while. So, there hasn't been that incentive to really get this guy because, the metal grind is such a pain. But it's a lot easier now, obviously, because of all the new units that you can use now. But man, at the time, that shit was disgusting. I mean, you had to bring in like neutral type and even type disadvantage units sometimes just to be able to beat it. I remember the what's the name, Chilled. The Super Strike Chilled unit was like the lifesaver in that, and he had, I think, I'm pretty sure he had like the nuking passive, where his attack increased based on key collected. So I don't know what percent it was, but somewhere along those lines, and I think that was one of the big ones. I mean, even you would even include Mercenary Tao to try and stun Goku. You know what I mean? So it was like desperate measures, like left and right, just to try and beat it. So definitely a lot of good memories with it. Good little tribute video for this Goku, I guess, in a way. But yeah, I enjoyed doing this video so far. It's been a lot of fun testing the unit out. I think I saw a comment about somebody wanting to see this too, so perfect timing. I guess, everybody thinks alike, especially those that have been around for a while. So again, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. And as always, thanks for watching.